Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on this Saturday evening here in Rochester, New York. Although it might not be, you might be somewhere else besides Rochester, New York, but that's where we are. Hope everybody's enjoying this nice spring weather we're finally having here. Those of you in Rochester finally kind of warmed up today. A little more sunshine would be nice next time, but I guess I won't complain because at least we got some nice warm weather and got to go outside without a coat. So that was a pretty exciting milestone today that we crossed. Thanks so much for joining us both on Facebook and YouTube. If you are here for the first time, we are Laura Dubin and Antonio Guerrero. So are you just going to say your own name? Sorry. Didn't mean to step on your toes there. Here, sit. And we like to have fun together and laugh together a lot, just so you know. It's been a pleasure doing these concerts for you every night. Tonight we'd like to start with a Great American Songbook tune called I Should Care. And I'm going to grab my notes here just to make sure I pronounce the composer's names correctly. I was doing a little research today on this song, and it was composed by two gentlemen named Axel Stordahl and Paul Weston. And they were both musicians who were playing with the Tommy Dorsey Orchestra in the 1930s. And Axel eventually ended up becoming the arranger for Frank Sinatra, who was singing with the orchestra at the time. That was actually kind of how Frank got his start before he just kind of started performing with his own name. But the two of them collaborated a lot together, and I'm sure that this song was written with him in mind. And then the composer, Paul Weston, who was a pianist, I just discovered today that he is the man behind Jonathan Edwards, who I talked about a few weeks ago, and my sister Siobhan, if she's watching, she knows who Jonathan Edwards is. If you have not heard of Jonathan and Darlene Edwards, they were a husband and wife with two, those were not their real names, those were their alter ego names, and Jonathan Edwards was actually Paul Weston, and Darlene Edwards was actually Joe Stafford, and they were both amazing musicians, and in Paul Weston's case, he was a great composer as well, but they had this project together where they kind of pretended to be worse musicians than they really were, and they would kind of play just a little bit bad on purpose as like a musical comedy act, and they have a lot of albums that they recorded together, and they are just absolutely hilarious. But that is totally unrelated to the song I Should Care, but I just discovered that today, and I thought it was so funny. I never realized that he was the real man behind that character. So anyway, this is the great jazz standard called I Should Care. That was a classic Great American Songbook tune called I Should Care. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I see some folks are watching now on Facebook, and hopefully on YouTube as well. I can see the Facebook screen a little bit better. Please leave us a comment and say hello, and let us know where you're watching from. And if you're new here, please introduce yourself. We've been so delighted to have new people listening every night. I think we've had at least one new person in the audience each night since we started. Yeah, so that's really exciting. Places. Yep, I know last night we had some new friends from Florida watching. Maybe you're here again tonight. Hi, if you are. Thanks for joining us. And so yeah, we are always just so excited to know how far our music is traveling, and it's been great for us to have all of our friends and family share our videos. A lot of our friends have been sharing our videos the last few weeks, and they've been telling their friends and family about us. And it's helped our audience to grow tremendously in the last 7 weeks. This is almost the end of week 7 now. Can't believe it. Next, we'd like to play a very well-known piece that comes from the Disney movie Snow White. However, many jazz musicians have played this tune over the years, and it's become a real jazz standard that so many musicians have recorded, and so many musicians have created their own kind of definitive versions of this song. Miles Davis, Dave Brubeck, Bill Evans. I'm talking about the beautiful jazz waltz called Someday My Prince Will Come. And in my case, someday has already arrived, so... so I don't need to call it, today my prince is here.
Thank you, Kiki.
By the way, one of my nicknames from Antonio is Kiki, in case you're wondering why he just said that. That's not her name. Don't ask me why, because I don't even remember where it came from. It's been so many years that you've been calling me that now.
It's love. It's pure love.
Exactly.
It's pure love.
This is Someday My Prince Will Come. That was a classic Disney song turned jazz standard called Someday My Prince Will Come. And hey, we've got that album on vinyl. I forgot to bring that one in here tonight to show. It's one of the vinyl records from our small record collection, thanks to my dad who gifted that one to us. That is such a classic. I love listening to that one. If you're enjoying the music tonight and you'd like to make a contribution to show your support of what we're doing so that we can continue to do these videos for as long as possible, you can head on over to lauradubin.com. There's a link right in the video, so you'll see it right on Facebook above the video or next to the video. If you're watching this on YouTube, just click on the little arrow underneath the video. That will bring up more information, and you should see it there. If for some reason you don't see it, try refreshing the page, because I added that info like a couple minutes after the video had already gone live. So if you don't see it there, that could be why. Just try refreshing your browser. Anyway, if you'd like to make a contribution to show your support, there are 3 different things you can do on that page. The first is that you can download our albums. We have 7 albums that you can choose from. We hope that you will sample them all and hopefully buy them all if you like them. You can also make a one-time donation of any amount that you choose from the list there. There's a whole list of suggested amounts that you can choose from. If you'd like to, you can mix and match different amounts, or you can change the amount by adjusting the quantity, or you can just pick one of them as is. And then the third and final option, all the way on the bottom of the screen, you can become a monthly patron of Laura Dubin Jazz by setting up an automatic recurring credit card payment that will go through once per month. So you can choose whichever amount you'd like to donate once per month from the list, and then click on the subscribe button, and you'll be redirected to a PayPal website, and that's where you can set up the automatic payment. You only have to set everything up one time, and then it will just be automatic after that. So you can sit back and relax and listen to the music, and you'll know that you'll have a donation coming directly to us once per month. And if you'd like to see us continue doing these videos for as long as possible, that's a great way to keep your ongoing support. You can always cancel at any time with no penalty if your situation changes further down the road and you need to, you're not able to do the monthly payment anymore. No penalty if you need to change it, but we hope you will, if you do sign up, that you'll keep it going as long as possible. If you'd like to make a donation but you prefer not to do it online, you can send me a private message on Facebook and we can talk about another method, or you can also email me through the contact form on my website, lauradubin.com. Everything is secure on my website, and the PayPal site is also secure, but I do know that sometimes people prefer not to enter their credit card info online, and that's totally okay. We understand. We can talk about another method if that applies to you. If you're not able to make a contribution right now, that's totally okay. The fact that you're here watching our video and listening to our music really means the world to us, and we so appreciate you being here with us tonight. It's so great to have an audience still during this time, this shelter-in-place order that we're living through right now. It's great to still be connected with our audience and our friends and fans out there, and making new friends during this time.
Thank you, all the friends and family.
Yeah. So this next piece we'd like to play is going out to our new friend Jeff and Sharon Trumbull, and their daughter Laura over in Canandaigua. This is a request that they made earlier this week, and we hope you like what we've done with this tune. We have our own little arrangement of this classic tune by Antonio Carlos Jobim, the great Brazilian composer, and this is his classic song called Girl from Ipanema. And as you listen to this, you can imagine that you're down on the beach with a cocktail in your hand, enjoying the sunshine and the waves. Warm weather. Yeah.
Is the mic off?
Yep.
Thank you.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That goes out to our new friends Jeff and Sharon and Laura Trumbull out in Canandaigua. Thanks so much for that request. We'd love to play that piece. It's such a classic song. Probably one of the first jazz tunes I learned, and probably one of the most one of the tunes that jazz musicians love to play and improvise over.
I think it has some kind of like the most recorded.
It probably is.
Standard.
I would guess it's in the top 5 most recorded jazz standards ever, and for good reason. It's such a beautiful song. So thank you for that.
I love the bridge.
Yeah, me too. The bridge, which is the jazz term for the middle section of a song. Yeah, there aren't really any other songs that have a bridge like this with that chord progression. It goes to kind of like another world harmonically. Yeah, which is really cool. So we'd like to slow things down a little bit with a beautiful ballad by George and Ira Gershwin. And Antonio just realized today that the title of the song is so appropriate for right now. This is called "How Long Has This Been Going On?"
7 weeks.
Yeah. At least here. Yeah, I'm gonna start with it. No, actually, no, second I, sorry. was a beautiful ballad by the Gershwin brothers called How Long Has This Been Going On? Very appropriate title for right now. Well, we've got just a few pieces left to play for you, and this next one, we have been looking forward to playing this one for you for a very long time. This is truly one of our favorite pieces of music that we've ever played, and I'm really not exaggerating when I say that. It is both challenging and so much fun to play. This is a composition by Chick Corea called No Mystery, and he wrote this piece for his group called Return to Forever, and you were actually the one who turned me on to this group. I hadn't listened to them before, or this album, and you were the first person who shared this piece of music with me. And it's actually one of the few vinyl records that we have in our small collection. I don't know if it's
I think, I'm not sure, but
is.
I think Cheek got his first Grammy for
think you're right.
this piece.
for best composition, jazz
Yes,
composition.
Exactly. Now he has 30.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was his first of many.
But it was, yeah.
Yeah,
This
and
piece is, well, you will listen.
Yeah, you're going to hear just how beautiful and interesting and intricate it is. It's got so much, just so much going on, speaking of going on. And I think his Grammy was well-deserved for this piece. So this is called No Mystery, and you can fasten your seatbelts for this journey that you're about to go on now. that was called No Mystery by Chick Corea. And we've been playing that piece together for a while, but I think this is the first time we've actually performed it all the way through for a live audience.
Yeah, because we did some medley before.
Yeah, when we played at the 2016 Jazz Festival, and you can hear this on our album, Live at the Rochester Jazz Festival from 2016. One of the pieces that we did was a medley of Chick Corea compositions, and this was one of them. So we used part of this composition and then 2 other ones as well. But I think this is the first time we've officially performed the whole thing for an audience. Although we've been playing it together for years. And we've been waiting for a chance to do it. So thank you to everybody who listened. That was kind of the world premiere of Laura and Antonio playing that piece, the whole piece. And it's so much fun to play. Oh my gosh. We've got just one more tune before we say goodnight. But please leave us a comment and say hello if you haven't already left one, because at the end of the video, after we play this last piece, I'm going to read through all the comments and we're going to say hello to everybody out there who left a comment. So whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, you can leave a comment in either location. We're really looking forward to seeing who's been listening. I already saw some comments popping up on the screen while we were playing just now, so I'm excited to see who they're from. Just to recap real quick before we play the last number, if you've been enjoying the music tonight and you'd like to make a contribution to show your support so that we can continue doing these videos for as long as possible, you can head on over to lauradubin.com by clicking on the link right in the video. If you're watching this on YouTube, the link should be right underneath the video. If you click on the arrow that brings up more information, you should see it there. And if for some reason it's not there, you can try refreshing your browser, because then it should appear. The link will take you directly to the music/store page of my website. And there are 3 things that you can do there. You can download our albums. There are 7 albums there that you can choose from. We hope you'll sample them all and purchase them all. Album number 8 will be ready soon. We can't wait to share our news about that with you in the next couple weeks. If you scroll just a little bit past the pictures of the album covers, you can make a one-time donation of any amount that you choose from the list of options. And if you scroll just past that, you'll see the 3rd and final option, which is to become a monthly patron of Laura Dubin Jazz. And you can choose whichever amount you'd like to donate once per month from the list of choices. Click on the yellow button that says subscribe, and then you'll be redirected to a PayPal website where you can set up an automatic credit card payment that will go through once a month. You only have to set everything up one time, and after that, you can literally sit back and relax and enjoy the music, and you'll know that you have a donation coming to us directly to us once per month. And that's a great way to support us if you'd like to see us continue doing these videos for as long as possible, which is really what we hope to do. We are enjoying this so much. And I think the thing that I'm enjoying the most about this is the fact that now our audience can expand outside of Rochester, because when we do live performances here, of course, people who live in Rochester can always come see us, but now we can invite all our family and friends around the globe to watch our online concerts. So it's been a really exciting thing.
And we know new people, and well, this is a good way to share the music. And
absolutely. If
doing something good.
Yeah, exactly. If you prefer not to make a donation online, but you do want to make a donation, you can send me a private message on Facebook, or you can email me through the contact form on my website, and we can talk about an alternate method. And please know that everything on my website is secure. The PayPal website is also secure. But if for any reason you prefer not to donate online, we totally understand. And we can talk about another method if you just send me a message or an email. If you're not able to make a donation right now, that's totally okay. Once again, we are so appreciative of you being here. It really means the world to us to have an audience here online. And we've had so many folks who have been listening almost every night since we started these 7 weeks ago. And we appreciate your support so much. Thank you all. We'd like to finish out with a Charlie Parker composition. Something about Charlie Parker's tunes are just great finales. We've played a couple of his tunes recently as the last piece of the set. And this is a tune he wrote called Au Prevave. Au Prevave, 2 words. That was called Au Privave by the saxophonist Charlie Parker. And that is all the music for tonight, but we hope you'll stick around and chat with us for a few minutes. We're going to read through all the comments and say hello to everybody who's still listening. And if you are watching this for the first time, we are doing these concerts every night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so we hope to see you back here again 24 hours from now and every other night for a really, really, really long time. We hope to do these videos for as long as possible. So I'm going to get my little buddy out here and see who's been watching. And once again, if sometimes not all the comments show up here when I look at them because the video is still live. So if I missed your comment, I'm going to reply to it later. If I don't say hello to you right now, it's only because your comment didn't show up for whatever reason. I don't know how Facebook's algorithm works. I sent them a complaint message about maybe 2 weeks ago. I haven't heard back from anybody yet, but I don't know. Maybe someday I will. Ooh, a lot of people watching tonight.
Yay!
Yay! I see that my dad's watching. Hi, Dad. Great to have you here again. My dad's an awesome saxophonist himself. Hopefully, we'll get him here in one of these videos with us someday. When we can safely play music together again, maybe with masks on. Well, I don't know how you'll play saxophone with a mask though. That might be kind of hard. Cut a little hole in it. Anyway, thank you so much for listening again, Dad.
Thank you, Jan.
Bruce Jackson, I always enjoy your playing. Hi, Bruce. Great to have you here. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Bruce.
Alejandro is watching. Hola, Ale. This is Ale Sr. Thank you so much for watching again. And hola to all our family down in Mexico. Alejandro Sr. and Jr. and Mary Lou and Deanna. Thank you all so much.
Gracias.
Oh, actually, they both just commented. Hola. Yay. Joni's watching again. Hi, Joni. Great to have you here again. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you, Johnny.
Vita. Hi, Vita. Thank you so much for being here. I keep wanting to say thank you for coming, which I guess is kind of true. You're coming to our virtual jazz club. Thank you so much, Vita. It's great to have you here. Betsy. Hey, Betsy. She says another great night of music. Thanks to you both. Thank you so much, Betsy.
Thank you, Betsy.
And hi, Maggie. Hopefully we can set up some lesson sometime soon. We can talk about more details about that. But Betsy, thank you so much for watching again. We appreciate it so much.
Thank you, Betsy and Margie.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's a whole bunch of flying likes going across the screen right now. Or did I do that? Did I do that myself? I couldn't tell. Maybe I pressed the button. I think they're coming from other people. But hey, Donna, great to have you here again. Thank you so much for joining us again. And hello to Norma, if you're watching. And Donna has several friends and family members who have been coming to our page recently. She's been spreading the word about us. So thank you so much, Donna.
Thank you for sharing, Donna.
Yeah, we connected with her cousin Sierra earlier today. It's a beautiful name, by the way. I love that. Ooh, a lot of jazz musicians have birthdays this month. Oh, today, May 2nd birthdays. Bing Crosby, Jimmy Cleveland, trombonist, John Lewis, pianist, Pete Seeger, James Brown, Jazz Celebration Big Band. Wow, a lot of musicians had a birthday today.
Nice.
That's great. Yay. Oh, Kim's watching. Hey, Kim. I miss you so much. Great to have you here again. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you for watching.
And it's Kim Shafino.
Kim Shafino.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because the other night, Kim Briggs was watching, who's the mother of one of my piano students. Yeah. So this is Kim. Yeah, Kim Shafino. Yeah. I know that there are a lot more comments here that are not showing up right now. Let's see if there's another, let's see. Because it says there's 22 comments here, and that was definitely not 22. Marcia Rothberg. Hi, Marcia. Great to have you here again. Marcia and Paul, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. I think there are a whole bunch of earlier comments that I'm not seeing right now on my screen here. So as soon as we finish playing, I'm going to read through them again and reply. Yeah, I'm going to reply to any of the ones that I miss. It's asking me if I want to watch this video later. Well, yes. I mean, we were actually making it. Let's see. Oh, it looks like Wes and Sue are watching. Hi, Wes and Sue. We miss you both so much. Yeah. I see that Sue just liked the video. So hi, you both.
Thank you very much.
Miss you so much. Yeah. Sending you guys a big internet hug. I'm not sure how many YouTube listeners we might have had tonight. I've got I can see my Facebook screen a little more easily than the YouTube. And since YouTube live streaming is still relatively new for us, I think our Facebook audience is a little bit larger than our YouTube audience as of right now, but we hope that they will both continue to expand.
Well, I'm not sure if sometimes if the people is not signing up in TV as a, you know, sometimes you can watch something and just
without having an account.
Yeah, probably some people
That
is
is
watching
true.
on TV or some device without signing up. And
Yeah, because you can't. I think you can only leave a comment if you have a YouTube account and you're signed in. So yeah, and actually that brings me to thank you for saying that, because that brings me to my last little spiel of the night, which is if you have not yet liked my Facebook music page, Laura Dubin Jazz, maybe you're watching this on my personal Facebook page right now. Please head on over to that page and give it a like, because that way you'll be notified every time we do a live video or anytime I share other news or any kind of music-related content, and you'll just be more in the loop. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, Laura Dubin Jazz. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, you can just go ahead and click on the subscribe button there. If you're watching this on Facebook, but you also like to use YouTube, you can go ahead and subscribe. I've made a convenient little playlist on YouTube. If you go right to my channel and then go to the area where I've got several playlists, you'll see one called Virtual Jazz Club Live Streams, and I'm archiving all of our previous concerts there. So if you ever just like want to listen to a whole bunch of them in a row, that's a very easy way to do it, because they're all right there, just playing one after another. They're organized chronologically, with the newest ones being first in the playlist. And of course, these videos are also going to be on Facebook forever too. So if you ever want to see some of our previous concerts, like maybe there was a night in a previous week that you wanted to tune in and you weren't able to, and you'd like to go back and watch it, they will always be on my page. So you'll just have to scroll down a little bit, and that's how you'll see them. Yeah. Did we forget anything?
Just big thank you.
I think we ticked everything off the list of things to mention. So thank you all so much once again for watching. We really appreciate your support so much. Hope you have a great rest of your Saturday night, and we'll see you back here again tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Bye.
Bye-bye.